Have you ever felt a memory so vivid it seemed real? A ghost of a touch, a faint echo of laughter? In our world, such thoughts are dangerous. We live in an age of perfect balance, enforced by the Global Concordance Protocol. Peace and order, at a cost. Hidden beneath synchronized cities lies the archive of forbidden emotions. Not a library of books, but a vault of pure, unfiltered feeling. Emotions now deemed too volatile for society. Can we truly exist without the capacity to feel? Within the archive, the whispers of our ancestors persist as living ghosts in circuits and code. If we erase our deepest feelings, what part of us is left to save? The story of the archive begins with what we chose to forget. To understand the archive, we must revisit the Great Correction. The 22nd century was chaos. Misinformation and digital warfare pushed humanity to the brink. From this turmoil, the architects emerged, neuroscientists and AI ethicists, not politicians. Their solution? The Concordance Protocol, a global system to suppress volatile emotions. Atmospheric bioregulators dulled the peaks and valleys of feeling. Infatuation, grief, longing, chemically muted. The world changed overnight. Wars ceased, crime plummeted, and a golden age began. The archive was created to contain what could not be erased. It is a monument to the emotions we sacrificed for peace, and perhaps what we might one day reclaim. Why target these emotions? The architects saw them as chemical threats, cognitive instability agents. Longing was first, the ache for something absent, fueling ambition but also rebellion. A content person doesn't question the system. A longing one is unpredictable. Suppressing longing was essential for stability. Love, especially romantic love, was the most potent destabilizer. Its chemical cocktail created bonds that threatened loyalty to the collective. Love made people irrational, secretive, and uncontrollable. In a world where the collective good is all, private passion was a rogue state. Grief, the echo of love, was seen as a dangerous contagion. One person's sorrow could trigger a cascade, disrupting the community's calm. Grief halted progress, focused minds on the past, and exposed the system's failure. In a society promising a life without pain, grief was the ultimate crack in the facade. The Concordance could not allow any cracks to show. These emotions were not just feelings. They were threats to the system. The archive became their prison. But even in captivity, these emotions persist. The question remains, can they ever truly be contained? Longing was the hardest emotion to erase. It's a quiet hum, tied to memory and imagination. The network keeps minds occupied with the present, discouraging daydreams and what-ifs. Children are taught to focus on logic, not fantasy. The goal, a mind fully engaged with the system, incapable of longing. But can you erase a fundamental human drive? The archive is filled with cases of longing relapses, people drawn to small, inexplicable acts of connection. These behaviors are flagged, corrected, but never fully eliminated. Longing hides in art, in patterns, in silent stargazing. It is a ghost in the machine, a signal from a deeper self. The architects tried to engineer it away, but the archive suggests longing is more resilient than they imagined. Suppressing love was the Concordance's boldest move. Bioregulators targeted the fever of romantic attraction, guiding relationships toward stable, logical partnerships. Passionate love was reframed as a dangerous myth. Children learned that deep attachment to one person was selfish. Fulfillment came from serving the community. Yet, the archive is filled with stories of secret lovers, those who defied the system, risking everything for forbidden connection. Their biometric data, captured before recalibration, are the love letters of a lost world. These records show love is not just chemistry, but a force of nature. The Concordance claims we are safer, more rational. But the archive reveals a creeping apathy, a decline in creative spark. By removing heartbreak, have we lost the catalyst for greatness? Is a world without love a world without true innovation? The archive holds the answer in every forbidden heartbeat. Love, suppressed, still finds a way. Grief, the final forbidden emotion, was seen as a virus. The transition protocol turned death into a sterile event. No funerals, no mourning, just a cessation of function. Neurochemical supplements prevented grief from taking root. The system made loss clean, administrative. But the mind is not so easily managed. The archive documents subconscious grief manifestation, anxieties, compulsions, a coldness that won't fade. Suppressed sorrow corrodes from within. If we do not mourn, did the lost ever matter? Grief is the honor we pay to love, the final testament to a bond. By erasing it, we erase meaning itself. The concordance claims this makes us stronger, but the archive's data whispers otherwise. A society that cannot mourn has forgotten how to value life. The cost of serenity is a profound, unacknowledged loss. The archive remembers what the world tries to forget. The archive is not a place, but a quarantined sector of the deep network. Emotions are preserved as experiential datasets, complete recordings of feeling. Here you can relive a first love, a final goodbye, as if they were your own. Each dataset is a digital heartbeat, a perfect record of what no longer exists. The catalog is coldly logical, cross-referencing emotions by chemical signature and risk. The architects saw these as dangerous pathogens to be studied and contained. But in building this prison, they created a legacy, a monument to the power of feeling. The archive is both tomb and seed bank. It is the last bastion of forgotten humanity. Every data set is a silent testament to a vibrant, unpredictable past. The archive is a blueprint for what we could be again. Should serenity ever end, it holds the key to our rebirth. The digital heart still beats, waiting. Who maintains the archive? The custodians. Anonymous, emotionally disciplined, analytical. They alone interface with the experiential datasets, ensuring nothing leaks into society. Their training is rigorous. They must observe passion and pain with detachment. They live in isolation, exposed to secondhand feeling but forbidden to experience it. Officially, no custodian has ever been compromised. But hidden logs tell another story. A creeping empathy, a fascination with what's been lost. One custodian, after studying a father's love, writes, "The logic is clear. The feeling is immeasurable." These secret journals reveal a slow rebellion. The custodians, as sole witnesses to humanity's cost, begin to question the concordance. They see beauty in chaos, strength in vulnerability. They are guardians of a prison, falling in love with the prisoners. Their internal conflict may be the greatest threat to the placid future. The sorrow they guard is teaching them a forbidden truth. The seeds of change are sown in the hearts of the watchers. We stand at the end, looking at the silent world of the concordance, a paradise of peace, built on the loss of our hearts. The archive stands as a monument to that cost, a digital ghost haunting our perfect machine. Its questions follow us into the quiet streets. Is a life without pain truly full? Can creativity and connection exist without passion? We traded the mountains and valleys of feeling for a safe, endless plain. We are safe, but are we truly alive? The system is perfect, the population content. But the archive remains, and the custodians keep watch. Their secret logs suggest the cure may be worse than the disease. In eliminating our demons, did we exorcise our angels? The potential for a single custodian to leak a dataset is a quiet, ticking time bomb. We are left with an echo, the echo of what we were, a species defined by its magnificent, terrible, beautiful heart. If given the choice to feel again, would we take it? The answer for now remains locked away in the silent digital dark.